From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Well, just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Street! Here we go! Cougar 19, go Street! Ready!
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Luther Burden now on the return. Oh, he spins right by him. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready to run!
Williams starting with a pass here. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Williams from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. He won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Right at midfield. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Filthy.
Working from the gun, Williams. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. He's brought in by Burton. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, Williams. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams off the play fake. To the left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. From the gun, a carry by Evans. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock. Pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Man, Loveland has it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
16 yards. That's another Bears first down.
A give up the middle to Evans. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70, 50, 60. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Ready.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready.
Again, it's Gibbs. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
49-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Okay, ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. 60, trap 60, Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers, 70.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds his, ball's out, the ball's out, he lost it. Bears say they got this one, and they did.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. He's going to keep this one. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
19 Tiger. Go.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Gets it to the 15. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he'll take it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Williams on 1st down. Complete out to the right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
That's good.
We're one quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at first down here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Williams. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer.
They'll throw to start the drive. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing again on 2nd. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Get it. Ready.
This one to Williams out left side. He dodged the tackle. Driving across the 15-yard line. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Mustang 19.
From the red zone on 1st. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 13-point lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Bears 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Gordon now to return it. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. On play action, Williams. And this one is launched downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. To Evans from the gun. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Vegas!
Play clock winding down. Head coach Ben Johnson calls for a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Empty backfield. 5 guys out wide for 3rd and long. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Torrey Taylor getting set to punt it once again. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
The tackle made.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Quick throw completed out to the left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Lions first down.
70
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go.
Gibbs now from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. The Lions leading here at Ford Field. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Another one for Gibbs. The 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Ready?
Back to throw. It's on target to Williams. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Hey, pass. Street.
From the red zone now. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
At the 9-yard line.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Ready?
Quick to the left. It's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
60 Bobcat.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the set.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal.
19, go. Ready?
I'll throw it. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
3 yards. Brings up 4th and goal.
Buffalo leading. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Bears 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down, Williams to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
What is it on? Here we go. Yeah. Tackle. Touchdown. Vegas.
Air it out on 3rd. He's trying to push the field into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Lions get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that hit under his step, call him individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Again, left side for Gibbs. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That one's complete right side. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. And goes to the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. Komet pulls it in along the sideline. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Evans straight ahead. He's out in the clear. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They get 23 on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's hitting that ball's out. And they scoop it up. Time to push the line. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face second and long. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Complete to number 16. A loss of a yard on the play.
Working quickly here. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Fourth and forever coming up.
What is up?
They'll throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Gibbs on second down. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Offensive line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Bears' 35-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Second down pass play coming. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. The Lions continue piling onto this lead.
35. Bears 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's taken in by Lomadunze. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going deep this time. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now a give to Evans. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down. But anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator is going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
Running back motions right. Williams with 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they produced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And the fair catch secure here at the 16.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Check out. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. So this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
10 yards.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Escapes a defender. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A pickup of 17. And the Lions have a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Looking now from the gun. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready?
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
We've set of downs from 37.
Let's go. Back row 80.
They'll throw it here on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21. At the Bears' 47-yard line.
19, 18. Go.
Pass play now. And on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions keep running away with this. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
42. Bears 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Out of the pistol, Williams. And finds Komet downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. A gain of 26 yards.
1st down throw by Williams.
1st down.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. And it's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Bears 1st down.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. 1st down, Chicago.
Williams to throw on first. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Williams again. And he's got it. It's in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears. This play going under review by the officials. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. And they'll pitch it out to him. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. You know what? Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time, baby.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Check smash.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Panthers
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Coming right is Gibbs. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Now a pause for an injury, hopefully nothing serious because it is receiver Jamison Williams who's being attended to. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Set up. 60. Ready.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions approaching win number 7 on the year. The Bears going with 6 DBs for this 3rd down there in the dime set.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The tackle by Jeremy Chin.
Lions making the call for their field goal unit.
It's
44 yards here from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Handoff now from the gun. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
You want to talk about one position that really has morphed over the years? When you think of old school middle linebackers, the big physical guys that just stuffed holes, not anymore. These guys can run just about as well as anybody on the field. He showed it off creating that negative play.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Fits it through the middle. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
Gain on the play. But it brings up fourth down.
Trying to get it on the keeper. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
And the Bears.
Williams on first down. Connecting on the slant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
First down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
11 on the play. First down, Bears.
First down, Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
That's another.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
And he's going to be taken down at the 8-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. First and goal, Chicago.
Line up the design keeper. And he takes this down close, shot to the 3. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Second and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Slot receivers headed left. Williams from the gun. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. Officials signaling for timeouts, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. They pitch it to him. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And the pass is the right call on the 2-point try, but we've got laundry on the field, so let's listen. Now, I think there's a good case for that to go either way, but the officials decided he was the more egregious offender, so it's offensive interference. And they can't keep that one in bounds. Oh, so that should extinguish the last glimmer of hope of a potential comeback. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
70 Lions.
Now a pitch to Gibbs. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And before we step away, Brock, you and I were talking about this last night at dinner, and I